Hello everyone, it's me again, Steve Dojo here, and it's with a heavy heart that I must inform you about the news that Dragon Ball Battle Hour is in fact cancelled. Now I'm going to go through the post really quick, and I'm going to say what this means for Dragon Ball Battle Hour, as well as the stuff we're waiting for, like the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC. So I want to even mention Dragon Ball FighterZ here, which is very interesting, not Xenoverse 2. So that means Xenoverse 2's DLC wasn't even going to get announced at this Battle Hour, but without further ado, let's just go through the post. Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2025 event cancellation notice. Our thoughts are with all those affected by the wildfires in Southern California, as the wildfires continue to present a risk to the greater Los Angeles area, and to prioritize the safety of all attendees and everyone involved. We have decided to cancel the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2025 events, originally scheduled to be held in Los Angeles, California on Saturday, January 18th and Sunday, January 19th. We will provide further updates regarding the tournaments for Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters, Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and Dragon Ball FighterZ on each social media. Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2025 team. Now again, this doesn't say anything about any of the present DLC in mind, but everyone and their mother pretty much knows that we were definitely going to get DLC announcements for Sparking Zero, as well as a few other Dragon Ball games. Maybe even potentially FighterZ since it's here, but FighterZ is probably just here because it still is popular rather than it was going to get a DLC. But this could actually mean a potential setback in the DLC release date, because obviously, you know, Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour is where they do a bunch of events, you know. They wanted to show this live at a certain time. So now the real question is, are we going to get to January 18th, 19th and have no announcements for like any of the future content? Or are we going to have to wait till a later date that we're not aware of? Because keep in mind, they did say we'll provide further updates regarding you know, all of these stuff at a later date. So there's a chance that, I'm not saying this is a DLC delay, but it could potentially be. We'd have to wait till the 18th to the 19th to know if it's an actual genuine delay. But I don't blame them, because if you guys have seen those wildfires, like that looks like the second half of Dragon Ball Super Broly, like the second half of Gogeta versus Broly specifically. It is just a volcanic wasteland. So obviously this sucks, and it must suck even more for people who probably already like bought tickets and stuff to like fly down there to like do the event and stuff like that. It's kind of that's kind of tragic, I would assume. Not very fun for anyone involved that they had to announce this. Bandai Namco Games has also retweeted this, so in case you guys are like, Steve, but how do you know this isn't a fake? No, there you go. Official Bandai Namco with the yellow logo and everything. I mean, this is also an official account, but I just feel like I need to state Bandai Namco, because some people are going to go, I don't know, it could be fake news. Like, guys, come on. Guys, come on. All right, that looks like Janemba's hell over there, right? I completely understand them going, hey, we don't want the entire building to burn down when we're trying to announce Beast Gohan for Sparking Zero, because that would be a horrible memory to have, right? Man, it's rough. So I completely understand them pushing this back. I don't know if it will affect the release dates of anything. I assume it would, because obviously, again, Battle Hour has so much effort put into it, man. It's got like release dates for like toys, games, DLCs, you know, Dragon Ball Super Card Game, Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World, all of that stuff. They probably would have had stuff for the new Dragon Ball Divers game as well. Who knows? Man, they might have even had like a preview for like something in a Dragon Ball Daima episode that would be happening soon. That's always a chance too. So you could see the replies are people just saying, yeah, give us Chrono Crystals and 100 Dokkan Stones and we'll be okay. People do not care. They just want compensation right now. But we've played these games before, yeah. CC's, please, man. Dragon Ball Legends fans, they must be the most. The Dragon Ball Legends fans in the comment section, let it be known. You're not one of the heartless ones, right? I want you guys to speak up in the comment section. You guys understand it's not all about the Chrono Crystals and the compensation. Sometimes it's just about, you know, playing it safe. We don't want any big, big bad nasty of things to happen during this day that should be a special day for Dragon Ball fans, right? We get this Battle Hour like once a year, like actually. So it'd be nice if everything went well. And obviously they're like, hey, we should delay it just in case it's not going to go well. And that's completely fair. That's completely justified. But you have Dragon Ball Legends fans going, where are my Chrono Crystals at? And it's like, dude, just dude, wait, just be patient. So yeah, Xenoverse 2 isn't here, which is pretty shocking, because again, Xenoverse 2 still has 2 more DLCs already like confirmed and coming up. So I'm curious to know if they were going to announce Xenoverse 2 stuff, because keep in mind the stuff here that they mentioned at the bottom is regarding only tournaments. Tournaments doesn't guarantee an announcement, But since Sparking Zero is the most recent Dragon Ball game, and that one doesn't even have a DLC trailer or like an announcement and release date yet, it's pretty obvious we're going to get the DLC announcement after the Sparking Zero tournament. With Fighters, they might actually add Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo because they still haven't added superhero stuff to Fighters, despite the fact that they still update the game. So that's kind of weird. I don't expect Daima stuff in Fighters, but I at least expect Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo as like a final send-off or something. And yeah, nothing about Xenoverse 2 here, but to be fair, Xenoverse 2 will never have a tournament. Thank God it will never have a tournament. It would be a nightmare. It'd be a mess. But it could have still had the potential DLC announcement or like a release date, because they said originally scheduled. So that means that obviously they're rescheduling it. Battle Hour isn't cancelled like forever this year. They're just going to maybe move it to like February or March. Don't move it to like February. That might be a bad idea, because then you have to compete with Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter has its second demo in February, and the release date. And they wouldn't want to clash with Elden Ring Night Reigns beta in February as well. Because it's the same company, Dragon Ball, Bandai. It's the same company. They wouldn't want to screw over Elden Ring or screw over Dragon Ball, whichever one gets screwed over more from both of them releasing or having like big events at the same month. So I'm curious to know what's going to happen with all of these, where all of these are going to go, because yeah, I'm sure they're not going to do February. I imagine it'll be March most likely, since they'd have to they need to find a new venue and stuff. It might even take longer than March. This might be like middle of the year. Because they'd have to find a new venue. They have to set everything up. Who knows how long that will take. They probably have to make new graphics and banners and all this other stuff. That have like different release dates on them. Like they can't say Battle Hour 18th, 19th anymore on all of these banners. They have to change it to like whatever month it comes out in. Whether it be like March, April, May, June. So that's a lot of work. That's actually like really tragic, because not only again is that upsetting for people who want a new Dragon Ball stuff, for the company that's probably quite the annoying financial loss to just take, because the whole country's on fire. They don't really have a choice. It's get cooked or escape the cooking. So yeah, that's I mean hats off to Dragon Ball games, because I actually didn't even remember or consider that this was taking place in the same place as the literal hellscape, right? They actually did, obviously, because they work there, and they were like, hey, let's not take any chances, let's not allow anything bad to happen to anyone who's attending, let's keep it clean, keep it safe. So massive round of applause to Dragon Ball games or Battle Hour for that. Even though the games have bad netcode, they are not risking the people's lives, at least. So I can never hate that. Better than EA, at least. Better than Activision Blizzard, for sure. So, yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably a great place to end the video, because I don't know. There's not much else to say. It's just, we have to wait to see. This could mean an actual delay for Dragon Ball, like Superhero or Daima DLC for Sparking Zero. And I'm fully prepared for that, but that's not a good look for Sparking Zero, because Sparking Zero is in a pretty tough place right now. You had 90% of the players leave after 1 month, and now we're 4 months into the game. Everyone's like, just outing their problems with it. With videos on Sparking Zero, they're barely being made anymore by like all the big Dragon Ball content creators. You only have videos of people talking about how Sparking Zero let them down and stuff, so that's pretty upsetting. And Sparking Zero needs a big W to save it, or at least bring the players back. Maybe it's too late to be saved, but it can at least bring a good section of the player base back and have them go, hey, the game is way better to play now, so I can actually see myself playing this way more frequently, rather than just hopping on once, going, okay, that was cool, and then never playing it again. So yeah, Sparking Zero needs that kind of win. Xenoverse, I don't know. Xenoverse can just find something to do. It's still got 2 more DLCs, and the game's already made like 11 million sales, so the DLCs could literally come out like 2027, and it wouldn't affect the company financially at all. The game's already made all its money, so I think that's a good place to end the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, then obviously again, please leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to greatly support the channel, and leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. Love you all. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care, and peace.